So you've launched your MVP, your minimum viable product. Congratulations! But did you forget something? Did you forget that it's an experiment? Did you forget about the measurement? Welcome to Development That Pays. My name is Gary Strawn, and if you saw last week's episode, you'll know that I ran through the 5 keys to a successful MVP launch. Number 5 was the big one. Remember that it's an experiment. And an experiment means measurement. I launched my MVP 5 weeks ago. And I have to confess, I was more interested in getting the thing out the door than I was in setting up a good experiment. But I think it's never too late for a good experiment. So now that it is out there, I'd like to turn my attention to the measurement side of things. And I'd like to enlist your help, if you're up for it. I guess we should start with a look at the system under test. Scrum vs. Kanban the Mini-course consists of 3 video lessons. Each of the lessons is delivered by email on 3 consecutive days. To get to the course, you have to find your way to this landing page, click this button, and fill in this form. Upstream, there are a bunch of potential paths to this landing page. The socials, search engines, YouTube, including but not limited to this link right here. Downstream, there is an email that goes out on the 4th day. At the moment, it doesn't say very much more than thank you very much, but it could be useful in terms of this experiment. I'll say more about that in a second. Then after that 4th email, people join my normal mailing list, which means that every Wednesday they get an email from me saying there's a brand new video to watch. That's the system in its entirety. Plenty of moving parts, plenty of things that could be measured, but what about the things that should be measured? There is some low-hanging fruit here. On the upstream side, I could certainly measure conversion rates. For the course itself, I could be measuring how long people watch each video and whether they complete the entire series or whether they drop off. But the downstream area, that's where things are a little bit trickier. It's the area where I really need your help. To tee things up, I'd like to play you a clip from episode 85. Here it comes. As I'm sure you've noticed, the flow here is in a clockwise direction. Of course it is. It would be weird if it wasn't. It's a flow of doing, a flow of action. What's clear if you read the book is that there's also an anti-clockwise flow, a counterclockwise flow if you prefer. It's a flow that you'll struggle to find in a Google image search, although I eventually did find one. Assumption, metric, experiment. This is a flow of thinking rather than doing. And just in case it's not entirely obvious, the thinking is supposed to come before the doing. This hidden anti-clockwise/counterclockwise flow is, in my opinion, the key that unlocks the real power of the build, measure, learn model. Thank you, Gary. Wise words indeed. To work out what to measure, the metric, we need to work from an assumption. So what was the assumption? In the same episode, I took a stab at it. Take a look. Rather than speaking in the abstract, let's apply it directly to our project, the 5-day mini-course. What's the assumption? I guess it's that people will, like it.
And that weak-ass story is the best you can come up with.
He's right. This is no time for woolly thinking. Okay, how about this? The 5-day mini-course will help to grow my audience. Okay, well, not sure that's specific enough, but let's see where it leads us. What's the metric? Maybe YouTube viewers, YouTube subscribers, perhaps? I'd actually like to throw the net a little wider than just YouTube. So how about email subscribers? The 5-day mini-course will result in more email opt-ins, and the metric is email opt-ins. Definitely measurable and easy to measure. Job done. Not so fast. There's a more important assumption that's hiding somewhere between more email opt-ins and grow my audience. You see, I don't just want people to opt in. I want people to stay opted in. Consider these 2 cases. Person A stumbles across Development That Pays, clicks a link to a cheat sheet and downloads the cheat sheet. Person B stumbles across development that pays, clicks a link to start the course, goes through lesson 1, goes through lesson 2, and goes through lesson 3. Question: when Wednesday rolls around and I send out an email to say, there's a brand new episode, please watch, who is more likely to open that email? Who is more likely to click a link in that email? Who is more likely to watch the video from start to finish? My assumption is that it's person B, and that's what I need to figure out how to measure, how to prove or disprove. I'll be honest, I don't really know how to test that assumption, so I'm going to do what I always do in situations like this. I'm going to turn it over to you. How would you test this assumption? Let me know in the comments below. What would you measure? How would you measure it? Quantitative measures are always good. Qualitative measures could work too. And remember, there's that mysterious 4th email that goes out at the end of the course. Perhaps that could be put to better use. All comments very gratefully received. Remember, write them into the comments box below. But look forward to reading all of your comments, and I will report back in the very near future. Thank you very much for watching. If you've enjoyed this episode, please click to like, share it with your friends, and click the logo right here for a new episode each and every Wednesday. I look forward to talking to you next week. Cheers for now.